Hello everyone. How was your day? Trust you all had a great day. Uh, Sorry we're starting behind time. Okay. Uh, we don't have time to waste, so we'll be going straight to the presentations. Okay. I What circle is ready to present now, so we can start, please. Do we have any circle ready to present tonight? Any circle ready to present tonight, please?
Hello, good evening, sir. Hello.
Yes, good evening.
Okay. Uh, it's Charles.
Okay, Charles, what circle are you?
Second three. Group eight. Second three.
Have you submitted your business schemes?
Um, I think I sent it to your mail.
No, I said you should submit in your circle.
Oh, okay.
You're supposed to submit in your circle.
Okay.
Yeah, the
Okay.
link. The link should be in your circle, and I'll get it from there.
Okay. Let me try and do that now.
Okay, you need to hurry up with that so that we can start with the presentations. We don't have time.
Okay, sir. Hello, sir.
Yes, please.
Sir, I can't find where to drop it. Should I drop it on the general chat?
No, 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 no. You don't drop it on general chat, please. You have to drop it um in your Skype, in your in your circle, please. Not in the general Skype.
Skype, is it like Skype group?
Sorry.
I don't know where to drop it.
You don't know how to get to your circle?
Yes, where to? Yes.
Okay. Drop it in this chat room. Drop it here and start the presentation. Okay, I have it. Just a minute. Okay, you can go ahead with the presentation, Secretary Charles. I believe you are representing Secretary.
Um, okay, I could do the presentation, but it was supposed to be Murphy, but since it's not here yet, um,
You can try and reach to him, or if you can't, then you have to transition because you don't have time.
okay, sir. Okay, sir. Let me just run through the presentation, sir.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. Um, the business game presented by Group 8 Circle 3 members. The names are there. Um, the idea is the development of MMM Global in Thailand. Country population 67.1 million people as of 2013. Their currency is Thai baht, and the currency exchange to $1 is 35. So they want tax in Thailand, accommodation for the team.
Go ahead, please, Charles.
Okay. The I guess the secure accommodation for the team. Then a website, Thailand-MMM.net. And register early adopters who should be social influencers in the country and incentivize them and select charities in Thailand who can make donations and get media coverage for MMM. design and print promotional materials in local language such as flyers, t-shirts, acquire gift items for the first 100 registrants, choose three popular Thailand blog, and place sponsor articles throughout the campaign. So, first of all, the flight ticket for a 21-man team, we had a budget to start. We had a budget to start with. So the flight ticket for 25-man team would be $12,000, which is equivalent of 420,000 Thai baht. That's in their currency. Then the MMM Thailand website, including the domain registration, hosting, and design, will cost about $2,000. I'll just focus on the value in dollars. Then the hotel accommodation for the team will cost about $7,000. The feeding about $3,000. Advertising, including sponsored articles, about $3,500. Promotional materials, $4,000. Local transportation, bus hire, about $6,000. Sorry, about $2,000. Charity donations, about $6,000. And the venue, just like I said, in the venue in 3 cities, that's about $5,500, which is a total of $45,000. So that's for our day one tax. And that of the two, which is focused on Babcock, it says special entertainment outing in 3 major crowd centers, attracting people and creating awareness for sensitization seminar with promo materials such as gift and raffle draw. So now assuming we have 400 people from the first tax, the total PH after week 1 will be 400 people times $100, which is about $40,000. The registration bonus for one participant for $100 will be $20. Total registration bonus $100, which will give you $8,000. A Marvel growth from one participant at the end of the month will be 100 times 30%, equal to 30. And total Marvel growth will be 30 times $400, which will give you $12,000. Then the referral bonus will be 100 times 10%, and the Marvel growth on referral bonus will be 10 times 30%, which will give you 3. So the total referral bonus will be 10 plus 3 times 400, which will give you $5,000. So the total GH at the end of the month will be 40,000 plus 8,000 plus 12,000 plus 52,000, which will give you 112,000. So the difference between the cash inflow and outflow will be 40,000 minus the 112,000, which will give you $72,000. Number of participants needed to provide $100 to cover the difference. 72,000 divided by 100, which will give you 720 participants. So, of course, the required resources will be that of the webinars, which costs about $500. Blog articles will cost about $1,500. The budget eventually of post mode will be about $3,000. So, hello.
Go ahead, please.
Okay. So then for tax 3, now a month has passed and your 100 manager the same plan for another month on the basis of result of previous calculation, taking into account the dynamics of growth. So now, assuming we successfully register 200 more members and everybody was paid their Marvels, we would have 600 participants at the end. We have 600 participants at the end of the month. Also assuming our initial 400 PH again at the average of $300. Achieving 600 participants at the end of the month, we have established and expect that to continue by encouraging and supporting guiders. We will continue to grow at that rate. So expected participants by the end of the second month will be 50% times 600, which will give you 300. Which will give you 300. So the total pH for the end of the second month will be 600 plus 300, which will give you 200,000. Now, out of the 300 new participants, only those to provide help in week 1 will be taken into consideration at the end of 300 divided by 475 participants. Total pH for 675 participants at the end of week 1 of the second month will be 675 times 300, which is about 202,500. So the registration bonus for one participant for $300 is equal to $20. So total registration bonus for 75 participants will be 20 times 75, which will be $1,500. The Marvel growth for one participant at the end of the month with 300 times 30%, which is equal to 90. Total Marvel growth of 675 participants is 90 times 675, which will give you $60,750. The 10% referral bonus is equal to 300 times 10%. Marvel growth on referral bonus 30 times 30%, which is 9. The total referral bonus on 75 participants is 30 plus 9 to multiply 75 participants. That will give us the total of $2,925. Total GH at the end of the second month will be 20,000. With 202,000 plus 1,500 plus 60,750 plus 2,925, which is a total of 26,000. Sorry, which is a total of $267,675. I'm presenting. I'll call you back. So the difference between cash outflow and inflow will be equal to 267,675 minus 270,000. So which will give us $2,325. Now we have $2,325 in the bank after paying everyone by the end of the second month who provided help as of week 1, but we need to increase growth percentage in order to self-sustain. Now, required resources, of course, as usual, website maintenance, which costs about $500, advertising, including sponsored blog articles, $1,500, introduce 1,000 Marvel incentive for new registrants, plan to set up guider school to support the system as participants grow into their thousands. Now, for tax 4, the question is, after 2 months, you have the number of participants and deposits that you have calculated. Now you can calculate what you need to organize within the next month. A week after the start of the month, there's a local holiday in Nigeria which is celebrated during a week, respectively. In this period, the activity of registration falls by 75%. Make a plan of action for a month, what resources and how you should use them, the right amount of contributions and participants for the development of the system. So now, solution to that question, at the end of the second month, would have registered a projected 900 participants. Based on a steady growth rate of 50%, we would have expected 0.5 times 900 equal to 450 new participants. Number of new participants per week equal to 450 divided by 4. So we have 113 new participants who will be considered for getting help at the end of the month. However, due to the 75% reduction in growth rate to the holiday, our expected new participant for the week will drop to 25%. 25% multiplied by 450 minus 113. So we have 84 new participants. Now, total PH for the third month will equal 900 plus 113 plus 84 multiplied by 300. So this will give us a total of $329,100. The total PH for last month participant plus week one of the new month is 900 plus 113 multiplied by 300. That's $303,900. The total registration bonus for the month, 113 multiplied by 20. That's $2,260. Total Marvel growth equal to 900 plus 113 multiplied by 90 equals to 91,170. Referral bonus on 113 participants equal to 39 times 113. That's about 4,407. The total GH for the month will cost 303,900 plus 2,260 plus 91,170 plus 4,407. This will give us a total of 401,737. Difference in cash flow will be 401,737 minus 329,100, which will be a total of which will give us $72,637. Number of participants needed to cover shortfall will be 72,637 divided by 300. So we need 243 new participants. Considering the reduction in growth due to the holiday, our plan to register new participants and meet cash demand will include increasing Marvel rates to between 50 to 100% for everyone who registers and provide help above $500 during the holiday as MMM way of celebrating Thailand's holiday. This will encourage new registration and also encourage those who have already provided help to provide help again in order to benefit from the bonus. Make ads, flyers, and banners for MMM that celebrates the holiday while also inviting people to celebrate the Marvel holiday. Increase the number of blogs and social influencers spreading positive messages about MMM. Graduate guidance from the school and set them to the task of recruiting. So now, task 5. The question is, your plan didn't work out. You do not have enough new registration and new deposit to cover the cost of the current deposit. It is necessary to analyze the plan of action in this situation. What are the resources? How many participants, contribution? It is needed to get the situation resolved. Due to lack of funds, there are delayed payments. All participants think that neither make their own contribution nor attract new members. And the solution to that question, first of all, considering the above situation, serious efforts should be made to organize stakeholders and guidance meetings where there will be discussions on ideology of MMM, how the founder overcame the challenges at the first time. MMM is known for the truth and it has to be told at all times. Therefore, the participants should be made to understand in a clear, detailed presentation that it is only them that can make the system crash. Now, also embark on intensive promotion in all social media, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, fan page, etc., etc. This should be done both the local language and otherwise. So replicate them properly. Only go wrong. The question is, during the month's delay in payment, During this month delay in payments increased to 7 days. Welfare activities almost reduced to zero. The old members did not attract anyone and did not make contributions to. In virtue of this situation, a pause mode is implemented in which all old marvels are frozen and will be available for withdrawal when the situation will right itself. New deposits grow as per old conditions are not frozen and available as usual. Make a plan of action for another month, resources, contribution, and members. So to answer this question, we'll take the pain that this has to do with us evaluating the set strategies to ascertain if it's meeting up with the trends in the system. We'll take a critical look at mischievous deeds by members in the form of trying to cut corners, negative media reports, networking bodies, improper enlightenment of the public. Therefore, a review of the is to be carried out with more emphasis on the weakness and threats and see how to overcome the odds in the system. More offline promotion is to be carried out in order to achieve our aim. Play. Hello?
Go ahead, please. Can you hear me?
Okay. Now, more stringent measures has to be put in place. That is ensuring that there is a way to ascertain the exact number of participants in the system to avoid having duplicated accounts that is not functional. Beyond 30 days period in order to encourage reinvestment experience. Such failure affect annual tax presentation itself. Thank you very much.
Okay, Charles, you really tried. You and your group, you did a very good work. Uh, efforts. You did it very well. So, congratulations to Secretary.
So, thank you.
Is there any other circle ready to present tonight? Do we have any other circle ready to present tonight?
Hello, sir. Good evening,
Yes,
sir.
please.
Yes, Circle 2, Group 8, sir.
Circle 2, Group 8.
Yes, sir.
Uh, I haven't you presented, or was it Circle 1 that presented the last time?
Circle 2,
Yes, it was
I
second
think
one I
it's,
presented.
Okay, okay.
oh,
Do you have your link?
yes, I've sent it to the main page. That's Group 8, Circle 2. You asked me to post it there yesterday, and
Oh,
I
okay,
did.
okay, yes, 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 yes,
Other did
yes,
not
yes. I
from
got it.
Megala.
I got it. I got it. I got it. That's true. I got it. Uh, Circle 2. Okay. If you're ready, Circle 2, you can go ahead. Please, I have your business film presentation.
Good evening, sir. My name is Odedi Mafumi. I'm representing Group 8, Circle 2. Actually, we are 8 or like 7, but I couldn't find all my group members. So I wrote only just 2 people. So I am Joy. So, um, the introduction. I would like to give a short history of Thailand before I continue. Thailand country is located in the center of mainland Southeast Asia. The capital of Thailand is called Bangkok, and it occupies a total area of about 513,000 square kilometers. Thailand population as of 2013 is 65,677,000, and the official language is called Thai. Then I proceed to my task 1 question. The information needed in order to become managers or leaders in Nigeria over there. This new country will be Thailand. As a certain resources you have, internet, a team, knowledge received in the school, $50,000 that was given to you within an hour. You have to develop a plan of actions for it, which you must specify the number of registration and deposits you will achieve over this period. Important, $50,000 once. Later on, you should use the free resources. Now, how is Eddie showing the action plan as a result of the tax one? Number 1, part of my action plan is to see presidential apartment, called base of operation. And the budget for this is $10,000. Number 2, I would like to employ interpreter and a connect to Thailand, social group and media network, which is $2,000. Another one is payment of production of promoter material like flyers, posters, banners, t-shirts, and cards, which is $3,000. Then number 4, the team will start advertising ideology to the social group and media, which is $55,000. Number 5, out of my action plan, the team will kick off the awareness campaign and sensitization of people, preferably Bangkok, which is the capital of Thailand, with the MMM ideology. I have $2,000 available for that. The team will sponsor some charity functions like funding a less privileged outfit, orphanages, and motherless home, courtesy of MMM Thailand. I have $1,000 prepared for that. Then my action plan. Seminar and $1,000. Results for tax one. With a team of 5 people with minimum of 10 registrations per day, we will achieve 150 registrations in 7 days. And let's assume that after that we got a total of 1,900 by the end of the seminar. A week has passed. That is for tax one. Now I go to tax two. A week has passed. You are foreman. The average contribution of a participant to the structure is around $300. Under the Revenue Global, you must provide at least 30% growth in terms of participants, starting from the first contribution. Your task is to calculate how many new members and contribution you have to ensure in the next 3 weeks in order to be able to meet up with the requirement payments to the other participants. It is necessary to write down your plan of actions for the next 3 weeks. Under the above conditions stated, find out what resources you need and how you are going to use them, the number of new participants and the money raised during this period, what extra costs will have and how to attract them. So my solution to that is that now that we have finalized initial setup and first stage of MMM in Thailand system, it is time to map out our next action plan for the next month. So for the first 4 weeks, there will be no payment because the Marvel will be frozen by then. If you have a 50% increase in registration, that is in the first week, we will have like 1,900 members. Then second week, 2,850 will be registered. Then in the third week, we will have 4,275 participants. For us to continue and be able to keep paying participants, we must continue registering new participants till older participants are being paid. Once they receive their money, it will boost their morale and they'll be able to provide help again and again. And the sale of MMM ideology to the populace, making our job easier. It is assumed that growth will remain constant at 50% for another 1 week. We need more support like t-shirts for newly registered members during the seminar that must hold at least once every week. And this will cost money for us to tackle, that we will have inject the money we get from the first referral bonus. Then I have my chart table here. The weekly contribution will now be as follows with the average contribution of $400. Don't forget I said we achieve like 1,900 as a grand total at the end of tax one. So we are going to multiply the $400 I have now with 1,900 as a result of the task I have at the task one. So $400 times 1,900 will give me 760,000 there. Then for week two, 400 times 2,850 will give 1,140,000. Week three, $400 times $4,275 will give 1,710,000. Week four, 400 times 6,413 will give $2,565,200, and the grand total will now be 6,175,200. Tax 3. A month has passed and you are 100. The same plan for another month on the basis of the result of previous calculations, taking into the account dynamics of growth, the number of new participants and contribution for the next 4 weeks. I have my table for tax results. Applying 30% growth rate of the registration bonus per week, the payout will be $760,000 multiplied by 30% growth rate, which will give us like $1,000,000 to $26,000. For week 2, 1,140,000 times 30% plus $20 times 850,000, which will give us 1,539,000. Then for week 4, we have 2,565,000 times 30% of the registration bonus plus $20 times 606,513 plus 2,565,200 will give us $3,562,960, and the grand total I have here is $8,336,000. So at the end of the 4th week of the first month, we were able to accumulate $6,175,200 and to pay the first participant their initial deposit plus a registration bonus of $20. The sum total of the 30% increment plus the total registration bonuses to be given plus the initial deposit will amount to $1,026,000. So after paying from what we have, which is $6,175,200, we will be left with $5,149,200 to pay the other participants. If all week 1 participants provide help with all they had, we will have addition of $1,026,000 plus $5,149,200, which will amount to $6,175,200, which will be used to pay other participants. Tax 4 question. After 2 months, you have the number of participants and deposits that you have calculated. Now you can calculate what you need to organize within the next month. A week after the start of the month, there is a local holiday in Thailand, which is celebrated during a week, respectively. In this period, the activity of registration falls by 75%. Make a plan of actions for a month. What resources and how you should use them, the right amount of contribution and participants for the development of the system. So I have my answer here. After 2 months and a week of tremendous growth, there comes the holiday with a registration rate of 75% because people focus more on the celebration. This implies that new registration fell into 150 from week 8 high of 600 new registration. At $350 per person average PH, the new deposit stand at $96,000, $250. The requirement amount for the week 6 withdrawal will now be 850 times 380 times 1.3 million, which will now be $19,900,000. The deficit amount needed is $436,900,000 minus $96,250,000, which will now be $340,650,000. So at $350 average new deposit, the required new registration is $340,650 for about 900 new registration. Tax 5. Your plan didn't work out. You do not have enough new registration as you have planned and new deposits to cover the cost of the current deposit. It is necessary to analyze the plan of action in this situation. What are the resources? How many participants and contributions needed to get this situation resolved? Due to lack of funds, there are delays in payment. The old participants saying that neither meet their own contribution and no attractive new members. So what I'm going to do is that now that we don't have the right number of new participants and contribution to cover the previous contribution as a result of our failed plan, the following action is in place. Number one, we have to go back to our drawing board and establish what went wrong, maybe our mistakes or our negligence. Then number two, how many participants and contributions we will need to stay afloat. Number three, the needed resources and tools to get in help. Number four, maybe we need to start all over again from the beginning and avoid future reoccurrence. After this, the next line of action is to engage the following to save MMM Thailand from restart, balancing up our weakness in the previous month and also stabilize the system. Number one, we need to do is that we teach them the MMM ideology all over again and calm their fears. That is the way some people may start registering again. Training more guiders from Thailand will be also useful. Introduction and strong promotion of the use of Bitcoin so as to allow the friends in other MMM community to the system here in Thailand. And being that Bitcoin attracts a 50% interest, it will be another form of participant. Taxes. During this month, delay of payment increased to 7 days. Refer the owe anyone and do not make contributions to. In virtue of this situation, a pause mode is implemented in which all the old marbles are frozen and will be available for withdrawal when the situation will get right to tell. New deposits go as per hold condition and are not frozen and are available as usual. Make your plan of actions for another month. Resources, contributions, and members. So in this case, what we need to do is that we need more guidance and leaders from Thailand. And in case an increase of a referral bonus to about 15%, I think that may be useful as to make a bonus for testimonial videos and increase that one to 7%. And this will continue as far as the post mode is active. And if the community is restored back to its former glory, we will be lifted and all the change in increments will be reverted back to what it used to be. Then another thing which we can include is to complete, which will also go a long way in reverting the community back to its full functionality. And we will try to be more active in the community and always be on ground. We'll make them to understand that MMM is a community of people, by the people and for the people. By engaging them in seminars and presentation daily till the end of the post mode. We will also carry out an intensive sensitization on how MMM works and the importance of constant PH and get help, GH, to the growth of the system and the community at large. Task 7. Your efforts have been insufficient to reverse the situation. A restart took place. All the old marvels are removed. Restart to work from the beginning, serious negative impact of the members, and unfavorable responses. One or two negative articles in the mass media, and you have to make a fresh start in such conditions. A plan of action specified condition for a month. In this case, during this 6 months delay in payment, Referral activities almost reduced to zero. Sorry. First of all, we will consult the leaders of MMM in other countries, especially those around them and the founder of MMM, like Sagi Mavrodi, with the trust will be restored to the community. We consult some other guiders in the community, and we can also evaluate our work so far. So we will try to correct our mistakes to avoid restart for ever reoccurring again. We will educate concept of exchanging Bitcoin. Then we embark on massive awareness of what restart means and the situation at hand. We shall also source for funds from other countries by registering participants globally. Non-stop seminar presentation on how MMM work. The need of participate with your spare money and not your life savings. Constant PH, get help and PH to sustain the system. Also, that MMM to bridge the gap between the rich and the poor. We also increase the marble growth from 30% to about 50% for the few months. We will ensure that the leaders and guiders preaches the ideology of MMM with optimal transparency and not being carried away with the bonuses attached to the leader or guider. So part of our 1 week awareness campaign and sensitization in to promote MMM Global is the accommodation, get the protocol, communication, logistics, campaign, and security. So this is my presentation for the class business game group 8 circle 2.
Okay. Adi Dina, right?
Other dinner.
You okay? You tried. You really did a very good job. Um, how did you come up with the acronym MMM is for the government by the people? I thought that was supposed to be democracy, but it's okay. You tried. Congratulations to Teku 2.
Thank
You
you
got,
so much, sir.
yeah. Um, so far so good. Do we still have any Seku ready to present tonight? Do we still have any other Seku present tonight, please? Well, I take it to be none. Okay. Time is actually fast spent. Um, I must say congratulations to all the group, all the circles that have presented so far. You guys really did a great job, and you will agree with me that in uh, in doing the in doing this particular task, that is the business games, you will agree with me that you learned uh, a lot about our community, not just the business games. In all of the tasks given to you, I'm sure in doing the tasks you were able to learn new things. You were able to discover things you never knew before, and I'm sure you you really gained a lot being part of the school. Um, I really want to make this point a little bit more clear that it's actually wrong for you to register people for the sake of bonuses. Okay, always try to enlighten people about our ideology. Okay, before registering them so that they will really understand and know what they're going into. Always know that it's just about the money, okay? Not just about the money. It's very important you have this at the back of your mind, okay? So, I have to close the meeting for today. It's a pity uh, for those that couldn't present up till today. Um, we can't keep waiting for them because uh, you guys had enough time to prepare for your presentations. That being said, um, congrats once again to all circles that have presented. Um, Tomorrow is Sunday. Um, I wish you guys a happy Sunday and take your time, relax. We are not having any meeting tomorrow, and hopefully, we see when next I invite you for a meeting again. Okay, when it's time for us to meet, I'll invite you again. And always check the do not just stay on your circle chat room. Okay, always shuttle between your circle chat room and the main chat room. Okay, it's very important because drop some information. So while you're in your circle chat room, always try to always check what's going on in the main chat room. Okay. Um, I'll see you some other time. Okay. Good night.